You know, Brent, looking at this market, certainly over the last couple of days, I can't figure out whether people are worried about a slowdown in growth or too much growth. Where do you stand?
Yeah, I think that's kind of the cause of the market volatility the past few days is that we've kind of had this period of time where we're all, pushing in one direction to get to where we are today. An economy that's growing, people coming back to normal. And now that we're here, I think people are kind of moving into two camps, as you mentioned. The first camp, that we're going to get too much growth, and that's going to cause inflation and cause maybe the Fed to do something. The second camp is this Delta variant, where people are now worried about too little growth. Combine that with some of the valuation theories that people have, and that's why you're having this volatility.
Yeah. Margie, I'd love to get your thoughts on that as well and where you stand in terms of what you may be worried about or what you may be encouraged by.
Well, that's right. I think the market has bounced between too strong growth, inflation, Fed acting early, and oh no, the economy is going to slow down. But really, with the Fed committed to keeping low rates, that's absolutely, I think, a certainty we can count on. I think we really should look for the economy to keep moving ahead. We're thinking a growth rate of 3 or 4% over the next 12 months, which is very supportive of the equity market. We see no sign the Fed will change their course. So we think that's a good backdrop for stocks to continue to move up.
So, Brent, which camp do you fall in? Too much or too little growth? And what does that mean in terms of how you'd be positioning right now in this market, given the wall of worry and all of the question marks?
Look, I think the economy is going to remain strong. As far as the too much growth or the too much inflation, I think you're going to see inflation fear subside in the coming quarters, and that's going to push stocks higher because the economy is still going to be growing. And so if you think about the consumer, their balance sheets are very strong. If you think about new orders versus low inventories, you have strong growth for at least the next year. And I think people are worried about peak growth too fast. If it's a peak, it may be more like a high plateau. And we still think that favors cyclical stocks, small cap stocks, over those safer defensives that everybody wants to run back to, like tech stocks.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.